Hi everyone, it's Dawn. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I've seen you. I am finally finished with my corporate training at my new job. So things are opening up and I have a little bit more free time. I used to film a lot during the week, but now that I'm working during the week, I'm finding that Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings are best. So again, I'm getting into my groove, but I am coming in hot with the Lancôme holiday box for 2024. If you've been watching me, you know that I purchased the Lancôme holiday box every year, probably since I've had my channel. I love the Lancôme holiday box. Sometimes I think, no, I think I'll pass on it this year, and then I never do. Or sometimes I think, oh, I'll get the Estee Lauder one instead, and I'll get that, but then I'll end up getting the Lancôme too. So I just went in for the Lancôme this year because of several reasons. And so I will hit those reasons when I'm sharing about the box with you, but this is a purchase with purchase. I want to say you have to spend something like $42, $45, or $47 on Lancôme products to be able to then purchase the box for $79. But the value is incredible. So I am going to show you what is in the box and what the value is inside the box. So remember, this is $79, but you do need to purchase products first. I did recently load up on some Lancôme favorites that are not in this box, and that allowed me to have way more than enough to then purchase the box. So the one thing that I really wanted to get, and I purchased a couple other products that I will share with you in my monthly favorites, and well, anyways, this is what I picked up. I haven't owned this product in a very long time, but I always loved this in the past, and this is a very popular product. They've had this product since the beginning of time, and this is the Lancôme Dual Finish. And what it is a face powder, and it is also a foundation when you get it wet. So this is what it looks like. It's got really pretty packaging. As far as I know, the packaging has never changed. And it's got a mirror on the inside, and it's got this little powder puff in here. And so it's so great for my purse. But it also comes with like a smushy sponge. And this is great for getting damp and then also using it for like a foundation. I've never used this as my foundation. In fact, I've never even tried it. If you would like, I can try it for you. But I love the Tint Idol foundation. I like the liquid formula and the stick. So those are my ride or die Lancôme foundation. So this is what the box looks like on the inside. And I am going to take out the contents of this box one by one and let you know how much each product would cost individually so that you can see the value that you're getting in the box. And so if you've been following me, you know that my main motive of purchasing this box is for the Genifique. This is my serum. It's the serum that I've used the longest. There are times where I stop and try other serums. This and the Clarins Double Serum are my two absolute favorite serums. Nothing even holds a candle to them. And I've been using the Genifique since I was about 40, and I'm 55 now, and I love the Genifique eye product too. So what you get is 1 full ounce, which is the full size, and it's packaged exactly the same as what it would be like if you purchase it. And then you get a full size of the eye cream. And a lot of times they're sold like this. So I usually purchase this, well, I always purchase this in the holiday box. And then I'm usually not out, but at Mother's Day, they usually have a promotion with these two products. So I purchase backups to get me till Christmas again. Right now I have a little bit of an overflow, but not much. And so I need to not try any other serums for a while and use up my stash, and then I'll open these up. So this is a proprietary blend. It does have hyaluronic acid in it. I think it has ceramides in it. It has a lot of hydrating ingredients, and it's got anti-aging ingredients, which, like I said, it's a proprietary blend. So nobody knows exactly what is in this except Lancôme, but I do know that this makes my skin look better than any other serum that I've tried. I use this nighttime and daytime usually. So it comes with a little self-filling dropper, And I don't even want to waste a drop, so I'm gonna keep it here. I'm not gonna put it on my hand. It's clear anyways. It's sort of like a milky look in the applicator, and then you just push it out and you get the perfect amount every single time. And then I just apply it like this all over my face, neck, chest, and then my hands. And that's how I use it every night and every morning. And then this Lancôme Genifique eye product. It's written in French, so I'm not even gonna try to say it, but that's what that looks like. And it does have like the little Lancôme. It's exactly how it would look if you were to purchase this alone in the store by itself. I keep these little things and I just kind of wipe it off. And it is a pot, so you use your finger. I'll wash my hands, make sure they're very clean, tap it in there, or just get what's on the back of this and then dab it under my eyes. At night, I kind of pack it on, and during the day, I just take a lighter touch. I love this product too. So this retails for $89 for 1 fluid ounce, exactly like this. And I think this is close to about the same. I didn't look it up, but the box is $79 and this one product is $89. So you're already getting your value right there. So that's why this is my motivation for purchasing the box, because I know I will always use my Lancôme Genifique. I believe the past couple of years they have included the Re-Energy Multi-Action Cream in their boxes, and I love it so much. It's a peptide cream and it's created to kind of lift sagging skin. And I loved it so much that I did spring for this one. And this is a daytime cream because it has an SPF in it, and the SPF is 15. So I do use like other SPFs with this, but it does have some SPF in it, which is great. And as you can see, I'm almost out. I use it all the time. It's kind of messy, but I love this cream so much. And so this is the Sunscreen Lifting and Firming Moisturizer. And it's a rich cream. And I believe that it's exactly the same as this one. And this is the smaller size, the 1 ounce size. What I have here is bigger than that. It was such a good deal, I couldn't pass it up. But the 1 ounce size, like I said, is $97 or $98. This half size is about $48, but you can't purchase it off the shelf, but it does come in their little bags that you get gifts with purchase and things like that. It's a great way to try it out and see if you love it as much as I do. I like it around my eyes, even though I'm still using my Genifique. This has a little bit of SPF, so I'll apply the serum, and the rich cream is very moisturizing, but so is this, and it's loaded with peptides, and this is a peptide cream for sagging skin. So I think they just repackaged it and changed the name slightly because they feel the same, they look the same, they smell the same, and it does have a slight scent. All Lancôme's products do have a slight scent, some stronger than others, but I think that they're reducing the scent, but it's sort of like what they're known for, and I feel like it adds to the luxury and it doesn't irritate my skin at all. So this is very rich. It's a peptide cream for lifting, and it's very, very hydrating. So I am very happy to have this. I'm gonna finish this, and I do have a little bit of one that I got around Mother's Day in a sample size with like a goodie bag, and I'll finish that before I break into this one, but I'll definitely use every drop of it. The next 2 skincare products are or cleansing products, and one is the Cream Radiance Cleanser, and I've had this many times. I love it. It's the Cream Radiance Moisture Mousse Cleanser, and it's like a cream that turns into a foam, and it's got rose and lotus flower extract. It's just really lovely and feels really good to use on your skin. And then this is the makeup remover, the only makeup remover that I ever use. I got addicted to it, or it became habit forming, I should say, because they give it away free in all their goodie bags, all their holiday boxes. I have so many of these. My daughters use it. I've given some away to girlfriends. And it's a biphasal makeup remover, double action. And as you can see, it's 2 different, like, I hope you can see that. There's a line here where it's 2 different ingredients. So you have to give it a shake and mix the ingredients. And it's very hydrating. It's non-irritating. I love it. They say it's good for contact lens wearers, anybody can use that. So that's really great. And those are the Bifacil eye makeup remover retails for $38 and the cleanser retails for $39. I've never purchased it at the full price. I've only received them in goodie bags or when they're on sale. And I've never purchased, I don't think I've ever purchased the eye makeup remover alone. I would if it were on sale, but they give it away so freely. You could probably even go into Ulta and ask for a sample and they'd give it to you. So try it. Or when you pick up a goodie bag, you'll get it in your goodie bag. Same with the cleanser. So I'm happy to have the full sizes of those. And you do get a mascara, and it always varies year to year, but I love Lancôme mascaras. I've never met one that I haven't liked. They're all really good. And this year they included the Definicils, which is their most popular, and I'm wearing it right now. You'll see me apply it at the end of this video. But I also have the booster, and you apply the booster first, and then you go over it with this. You can use this under any of their mascaras, but I always see it included with the Definicils, so that's what I always use it with. Plus the other mascaras that I have are more volumizing. I feel like this is the only one that isn't really volumizing, so I always use it with the Definicils. And I used the Definicils for the first time in a long time today because they've been giving away Monsieur Big. They've been giving away Idol mascara, which I love both of those. So I haven't seen the Definicils in a while, and I forgot how much I really like it. It's really a lovely mascara. The mascara retails for $34 and the booster retails for $30. So again, you're getting your money's worth because you're getting really, really beautiful products and products that you'll definitely use. And I can't get this out right now. It is a full-size spray of La Vie est Belle, which is my favorite perfume. This is my favorite daytime perfume. I've been using it for years. You all know I absolutely love it. I think it has patchouli, iris, and vanilla in it. And it's not too strong in my opinion. I do go a little bit light with it, but everyone in my family likes it. Nobody finds it offensive. And it's just my great everyday. I can't get it out. I'll get it out later. And then it comes with an eyeshadow palette. And I love Lancôme eyeshadows. So I usually purchase their quints. My absolute favorite is the Amethyst. It's so beautiful. I've done several get ready with me's using that palette, and I've purchased it 2 or 3 times. I have a full one now, and I would love to do another get ready with me with it. They're quints because they come with 5 shades instead of 4, like it's typical, like with Charlotte Tilbury or a lot of brands that just have 4. This has 5. They're quints. I think they retail for 50 something. I know they used to be like $49.99, but prices and everything has gone up. So I think they've gone up, but I always wait till they're like $36 because they go on sale, and that's when I purchase them. That's definitely a reasonable price. And a little goes a long way because they're so pigmented, and I don't find them to be dusty or anything like that. Okay, so the palette you get in this box looks like this, and this is the prettiest palette that they've had for a very long time. So this is what it looks like. Really pretty thick, hardy packaging, and it's got a magnetic closure, and this is really beautiful because it's slim, it's chic. Sitting on your vanity would look really pretty. It's easy to pack. You can just slip it in your suitcase or whatever, or in your bag, your tote bag, and you're good to go. It does have a full mirror. I never use the mirrors, so it is covered with the plastic so I don't blind you, and I'm gonna probably keep it on there. And this is what it looks like, and it's mattes and sheens and shimmers. And I am going to use this for you to create the look I have on my eyes right now. So stay tuned for that, and I'll give you my full opinion. But the quints retail for 50 something, and there's 5, and this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 12 shades. So this would be like the equivalent of like 2.5 quints. So that's over $100, like around $150 if you paid full price. So this is a really great value, and I've used it just now, so the quality is just as good. Some of the colors are a little bit dusty, but once I tapped my brush, I had no problem, and they're really nice. So that's that's the palette you got. So this summer I fell in love with the Intimatte collection. I think when I'm using it, I accidentally call it Instamatte, but it's Intimatte. And they come in this rose gold or pinky tube, really pretty rose gold. And the packaging here is the exact packaging that you would purchase in store if you were to purchase this. And I can't remember the price of these. I want to say they're about $36. I'm guessing. I didn't write down the price. But on National Lipstick Day, I picked up one and I got it in the shade Self-Revealing, and it's beautiful. It's in my purse, so I didn't bring it up, but you've seen it a million times here on my channel all summer long. I've talked about it constantly, and it's really pretty. So this is the packaging. Sometimes in the past, Lancôme would give different packaging in their holiday boxes. It wasn't, I don't know, it just wasn't as pretty. The quality was good, but it wasn't as pretty. Now the packaging is exactly what you would purchase in store. It's got the flower on the top. You push down on it and your bullet comes out. And this is called Unspoken Feelings. And this is what it looks like. It's a really nudie shade, and it's really beautiful. I'll get a lot of use out of it. When I saw this in store, when I saw what was in the box, I went and looked at it at Ulta, and I thought, I wonder if I'm gonna like that lipstick. I didn't try it on or anything because I was already wearing lipstick, but I'm wearing it now, and I can say I really like it a lot. So that's something else. So that is everything that comes in the box, and it's a great value. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the eyeshadow palette because I have not used it yet. So this is truly just a first impression. And like I pointed out, it's a beautiful palette. This is the prettiest palette they've given away in a long time. So these are the shades, and I feel like this is such a beautiful neutrally palette with a few pops of color like this one. Look at that, so pretty. And they're so pigmented because even this one is like so frosty and pretty. They are a combination of mattes, satins, and shimmers, and I don't think any of them are glittery. So this is what it looks like. And so I'll just point out the color I'm using since it doesn't have the names of the colors on the back. So we are just gonna get started using that. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is take this kind of ecru shade right here, and it looks like a satin, definitely looks like a satin. And I'm just going to put this all over my mobile lid. You know, it's a matte with a slight sheen. No, it's a satin. It's just not super, it doesn't have like that disco ball, like a highlightery effect. It just has a slight sheen to it. I'm gonna go with the, sort of this rosy shade right here, and it's a matte. And I'm gonna pick it up. I'm just using the same brush. That one's a little bit dusty as I tap off my brush. And this is really pretty, so I can build up my crease. It's a really nice contrast from the ecru shade. None of the mattes look flat, and that's something I like about Lancôme. You know, some mattes, especially lighter shades, I feel like they can look a little bit chalky, and I don't feel that Lancôme ever does that. I think their formula is very nice. And I think their formula is created to flatter aging eyes, so it doesn't accentuate crepiness or anything like that. I really like these shades down here too. They're like a little more mysterious. Let's see what color this one is. Oh, that's really pretty. It's a really nice gray right there. I feel like the bottom row, I don't know. There's some darker shades up here and some down here. But anyways, next I'm going to go this shade right here is really pretty too. That would make a really pretty crease shade. And then this in the outer corner. I could do so many looks with this. I'm sure I'll be using it more than just now on my channel. So stay tuned because I think this palette is just right up my street. It's the right colors for me. I like the quality, and I like that it's magnetic and compact, very, very thin and sleek, so easy to travel with. You could slip it right into your tote bag if you needed to. Really nice, and the packaging is really really sturdy packaging. What the heck, let's go with this gray right here and just be a little more daring. I usually stick with the same color story, but I'm just going to take this, even though I normally wouldn't use like roses and grays together. I would usually use like more rosy shades and browns, but I think this is going to be really pretty. And I'm going to build this up in my outer corner and kind of just take it up, not into the crease at all. And even though this is a darker shade, I don't think it's super pigmented. I mean, it's pretty, and you could probably use it all over your lid for like a smoky eye. That's probably what I would do in the future because it doesn't really have a lot of contrast against that rosy shade. I'm gonna take this matte, this really dark matte gray. It's like a charcoal, and I'm gonna build that up over, excuse me, over the shade that I just put in the outer corner, just to build it up and get a little more pigment. I think that in the future, I would use that lighter gray like all over, and then I would either use the charcoal as a liner or to build it up in the outer corner and use like the taupey shade here in the crease, just for a different look than what I'm doing right now. I use brown a lot in like the outer corner, so it's kind of nice to change things up and not use brown today. And I'm just gonna place it and then I'm gonna blend it. Okay, in the outer corner, and it looks a little bit crazy right now. Oh my gosh, I just feel like I'm sneezing. I've got like some fuzz on my nose. I don't know what it is. Okay, I haven't filmed in a while. That's probably what it is. I'm like not on top of my game today. Not that I'm ever on top of my game. Well, I guess I am. I'm on top of my game for me. You know, if I'm comparing myself to myself. Okay, outer corner, that's pretty. Okay, now we're gonna take a smudger brush. I'm gonna go in the rosy shade that I put in my crease, and I'm gonna just apply it, smudge it underneath my eye, just for a little cohesiveness. Wow, that's really pretty. So pretty. I hope it translates on camera. And now I'm gonna apply some eyeliner, and I am not going to use a Lancôme eyeliner because I don't have one. I no longer really purchase expensive eyeliners because I really like a lot of other cheapy drugstore eyeliners, and so that's what I'm gonna use. And I've been really liking, the one that I really like is this cat eye one from Lancôme Flash. I can't read it, I don't have my glasses on, but I'll link it. It comes with this little stencil tool that you can take off to create an easier wing. I've shown this to you before when I tried it, when I first got it, and this is a brand new one because my other one is all gone. This is a nice brand new one, and I'm going to quickly do this off camera since it isn't a Lancôme product anyway, and you've all seen me put my eyeliner on, and it is a felt tip, just so you guys know. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, next I'm gonna use the Definicils Booster Primer for my eyelashes. And this is the brand new mascara, the Definicils Mascara, which is, I think, their most popular mascara. I do like Idol better, and I like Monsieur Big because I prefer a lot of volume, but this one is great for every day. It separates and lifts my lashes, and I'll just show you what it looks like. I'm gonna curl my lashes because I usually do that. So I just curled them. My lashes are long, but they're not thick. So I usually go for a little more volume, but I'll show you. And I do like this product a lot. It goes on white, but when it dries down, it doesn't look so white. It kind of dries clear, and it covers up very nicely with the mascara. And I always use this when I use the Definicils, but I don't need to use it when I use like the Hypnose Volume, Monsieur Big, Idol. I think Lancôme makes amazing mascaras. Like I think out of any brand, I feel like they have the most successful mascaras as a whole. Like almost every mascara is wonderful. The only thing I'm waiting for is a tubing mascara from Lancôme, because if it is as good as I think it would be, because Lancôme releases such amazing mascaras, it would become my favorite. I just have a feeling. So I wish that they would release a tubing mascara, and that is like a very popular thing right now, tubing mascaras. So yeah, I have a feeling they might. Okay, so this is like a very fresh tube, and the brush looks pretty primed. So I'm not gonna pump any air into it and try to get more on the brush. And so this is like one coat. Let me do the lower lashes. And what I like about almost all my Lancôme mascaras, except the super volumizing ones like Monsieur Big or the Hypnose Volume, is that you don't need to build them up. And if you do, I don't know, it just doesn't, I don't think it looks very nice. Like it can get, maybe not really clumpy, but just too thick and kind of fake looking, in my opinion. And like I said, I like a really natural approach to makeup. Nobody who sees me in public would think, oh, she's not wearing any makeup. It's very clear that I am wearing makeup, but I feel like nobody would think I have too much makeup on, if that makes sense. When I was a teenager, that was a completely different story. I caked on my makeup. My parents were constantly yelling at me and telling me to wash it off, and just way too much makeup. And I think a lot of that had to do with just insecurity. I felt like my light features, I really needed to wear like a lot of mascara and eyeliner. And it was back in the day when we would get that red Maybelline eyeliner and we would light it with a lighter to get it really soft, but it would just, it was not good. But I think every teenage girl, at least where I lived, used that, and we loved it. We loved a good smoky eye back then. Okay, the only other thing I would like to do is take this really light kind of highlighty shade that I told you about, and I'm gonna dab a little, definitely right in the center, leaning closer to the side, because I don't want to cover my smoky eye with like a highlighter type product. I keep calling it a highlighter. You wouldn't, I guess you could use this as a highlighter, but it's really used, I think, for highlighting your eyes. Okay, and I'm just gonna take like this flat brush and pick up a little bit more just on the very tip and put a little there. This is a daytime look, but definitely a daytime to nighttime look. So in the holiday box, Lancôme did release another lipstick, and it's in the exact same packaging as the self-revealing. And this is their standard packaging for their lipsticks. Some come in black tubes and some come in pink. I think that the matte ones come in pink, and I love their matte formula. I would almost go as far to say that it's my favorite matte formula. MAC and this. Sometimes MAC can be a little too flat depending on the color, but the Lancôme mattes I've really enjoyed. I've tried this one. They used to have one, it was a disc, it was called Warm Nude, and I think they changed the name of it because one of my favorite lipsticks that isn't a matte, it was called Mars, and now they changed the name of it, and I can't remember what it is, but it isn't Mars anymore, but it is an identical shade, not a thing different. It has the rose on the top that Lancôme is known for, and when you gently push on it, a little spring action situation happens down here, and you can pull it out, and this is what it looks like, and I've never used this one before. So I'm just gonna wipe off my lips because I put on chapstick this morning, but then I've been drinking coffee, so I'm just gonna wipe them off. So let's see. And you know what I love? And you know what I love is that it just has that blotted lipstick look where it just looks like you've kind of blotted your lipstick on. It's not so matte that it looks cakey or dry. It's a really cushiony matte. And the color I think would suit just about everyone. It's a really pretty fall winter color, whereas my self-revealing is, I would definitely wear it during the day all year round, but I feel like this one's a little better suited for fall time. Okay, I'm gonna bring you in close so you can see the finished look. It's just the eyes, everything on my eyes except my eyeliner and eyelid primer and my brow product, but all the eyeshadow, mascara, primer, all that is Lancôme. And obviously you just saw me put on my lipstick, and that is all Lancôme as well. And everything on my face is Lancôme too, down from my skincare all the way to my blush and foundation and my concealer and the works. So I'm gonna bring you in close. If you would like to see my other Lancôme favorites and get ready with me so that way you can see what you could purchase to get the box, I'd be happy to do that for you. Just let me know. And otherwise, I'll be probably doing my monthly favorites next. But I hope you all have a blessed and beautiful day. And I'm sorry I didn't chat as much about regular things because I had a lot to show you today. But I am so happy to be here with you. Please leave any questions or comments below. I love interacting with you. And I did answer all my questions and comments on my last video, so I'm getting back into the groove. So anyways, say hello. I love interacting with you, and I will see you soon. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Bye.